I want to give you some more details on the armbar that's going to help you perfect this armbar so you can get it each and every time that you try to apply it. So we're going to get started. I'll have my partner lay down. All right, so we're starting out in the mounted position. So if we're lucky enough to get to the mounted position, we got to have some kind of attack. So I'm going over the mounted armbar. Remember, my feet are flat down. My feet are down. I'm not like this, okay? So my feet are flat down like ballerina feet. Usually the reaction on somebody on the bottom, if they haven't been trained or if it's self-defense, they're going to try to push you off. So when he tries to push me off, he's pushing on my chest or on my shoulders or whatever it is, I'm going to come around and trap an arm. So the first thing is, I'm going to pop up. Ready? I'm going to pop up. When I pop up, I make sure my feet are lined up with his shoulders. I don't know if many of y'all surf, but I notice on surfboards, people have to pop up to catch a wave. So when they're riding the wave, they pop up to catch the wave. So that's kind of the way that I look at it. So we got to pop up. Now remember this, just like playing any instrument, you learn the chords and you learn the notes and you learn the strings. I used to play a banjo, so I had to pick the strings a little bit before I could strum. Once I learned these techniques, these little details, then I can strum right through it and I can flow through it a little faster. So here I am. I'm popping up just like I was surfing, and then I'm coming into my S mount. It looks like an S. My legs are shaped like an S. That's why we call it the S mount position. In this position right here, my knee is up here by his head, if it's at the top of his head. This foot is turned that way. This foot right here is either ballerina foot or on my toes. Either one. Toes is a little stronger. I'm driving my weight back into him, so I'm staying tight right here. If I were to just stand up, straight up, my feet should be in line with his shoulders. So that's why it's so important for the first step, your feet to be in line with his shoulders so you can get the S mount just right. So once I come up to the shoulders, I come down to the S mount. I'm in the S mount position. This position is a very safe position. This is something that if I can work on my balance with, he can't just push me off. He can't just throw me any way he wants. I've got him here and I've got him trapped. This is the arm that I'm attacking, this arm right here. So one way is I can come around and just grab underneath the wrist. If you grab underneath the hand of the wrist, it's a lot harder for him to pull out of it, so he can't pull out. From this position, I'm going to lean over my knee like a 45-degree angle, bracing myself on the floor, making this foot light as I walk it around to the other side of his neck. I set back. Once I set back, I'm bringing everything with me. I'm bringing his other arm, I'm hooking, I'm squeezing in. I do not want to cross my legs, but I just want to pull him in to me, like I'm spurring, like I have some boots on. I'm spurring some horses or cattle, right? So I spur in, and as I lean back, I'm going to hip up, squeeze my knees, and pull down on the arm. So as I lean back, I squeeze my knees, hip up, pull down the arm, making him tap. If everything's going right, he's pushing up strong, go ahead and push up. I trap a foot, or I trap an arm, I jump up, go to S mount. I lean over, breaking this foot light, coming back, executing. Now remember, when you come back for the arm bar, you're going to come over one thigh or the other. When you come over this thigh, you turn the hand this way, hip. If you go over this thigh, hip that way. You want to take the arm the way of the pinky. So it's the opposite of the thumb. So if the thumb is pointing this way, we're taking the arm that way. So I got to make sure that his thumb doesn't point down on me. I will never get the arm bar like that. I have to address his thumb. On this one, let's say that he's pushed and I come over to the side and I want to take this arm off. So as I take this arm off, I can come down and get behind the shoulder. Once I'm behind the shoulder, once I'm behind his shoulder and his arm with my chest, now I can slide my knee up to the top of his head. Pull up on this side, bringing this leg underneath. To make it tighter, an extra detail is straighten your foot out and bring it in tight. Once I'm here, I can start to lean over again, making that light, bringing him with me. And then from here, letting go, coming to the wrist, and then applying the pressure. All right, we're gonna look at one more detail. We're gonna see that his arms are down, but I still want to attack this arm. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get underneath this elbow. So as I come up underneath this elbow and start to walk it up, I start to put his arm over to this side. His natural action would be try to fight me back, but as long as I get behind, I can keep this arm. I wrap it up. Even if I wrap it up like this, or maybe he's here, and I take and I wrap it up this way. I've got it wrapped up. I pull around, and then I grab underneath this elbow, pulling both of them in. I've got both arms here. Another little detail, his hand is on my shoulder. I come in behind the elbow, pull in, boom. There's an arm bar. Or you can also grab with this hand too as well, posting down next to the neck, coming in, same way. You can come underneath the knee, or if he's got material, you can grab on the side of the material of his knee and hold on to it. But it kind of looks like this. So he's pushing up. Maybe I want to pull it over and wrap. I come up, around. As I start to fall back, I grab his leg, come underneath. One more time on our fundamental way. Trap an arm, pop, S-mount, trap. Once I trap, I lean over, come around, grab it under the knee so he does not run away. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. Remember, if you like that breakdown, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and that's your video for the day.